Welcome back, Warriors, to this latest installment of the Warrior Walkthrough. I'm your host, Shaun McAvoy, along with Mike Legage here. There have been a lot of recent updates of Merrimack College athletics as well as national sports over the past few weeks, as everyone is gearing up for a full spring season. To kick things off, let's look at the Warrior Sport Report with Bailey Parks. Bailey?
I'm Bailey Parks, back with another Warrior Sports Report. Men's basketball ended the longest winning streak in the country on Saturday. Wagner had a 14-game winning streak that the Warriors put to bed in a big overtime win, beating the Seahawks 80-65. Merrimack ended the first half only up by 1 point, and as they went into the second half, both teams were battling it out for the lead. With 3 minutes left in the second, Wagner was up by 4, but Ziggy Reed made it a one-possession game after sinking both of his free throw shots. Wagner was quick with a response, making it a 4-point game again. Jordan Minor shot for 2, and with only 49 seconds left in the game, Mikey Watkins gets the rebound and sends the ball down the court to Malik Edmead for the 2 points to tie the game 58-58, sending them into overtime. The Warriors came out hot, scoring 5 straight points, immediately taking the lead. Merrimack absolutely dominated the Seahawks and went on to finish the game on an 11-2 run. Merrimack earned their second straight win with a few days later on Tuesday against Sacred Heart. Even though the Pioneers put up a good fight, the Warriors finished the game up 70-63. Jordan Minor earned his 11th double-double of the season with 24 points, making this his 4th double-double in a row. Michael Daring also had an impressive game, making 3 deep threes and 2 free throws. This win makes their overall record 11-15 and their NEC record 7-7. Men's track and field competed in the David Henry Valentine Invitational at BU and the Middlebury Indoor Track and Field Meet in Middlebury, Vermont this weekend. At BU, Zachary Fisher won the 60-meter dash with a solid time of 7.06 seconds. Zach Bale and Tony Crivero both set their personal best in the 800-meter. And for the 1,000-meter, Ryan Gamelin had his personal best and put himself 4th on the school record list. In Vermont, Merrimack had a team score of 169.5, making them first overall with a hefty margin of 64.5. The team will compete at the NEC Championships on February 20th and 21st. Women's ice hockey battled it out with Providence on Tuesday at Lawler Arena. This was probably one of their best games of the year, and they definitely outplayed their opponents, but unfortunately, they couldn't find the back of the net, falling 3-0 to the Friars. The first period ended with Providence up 2-0. But the Warriors were absolutely peppering the Friars goalie with shots, but they just couldn't break through. In the second period, the Friars scored their third and final goal, making it 3-0. In the third, the Warriors were controlling the puck, giving Providence a real run for their money. Merrimack had a total of 32 shots on the Friars goaltender, but just couldn't finish. Overall, it was a great game to see, and we really got to watch the Warriors find their momentum. We here at MCTV are wishing the best of luck to all Merrimack athletic teams playing this weekend. I'm Bailey Parks, and this has been your Warrior Sports Report. I'll see you when I see you.
Thanks, Bailey, for that update. Now that we've taken a look at what's been happening in athletics in Merrimack, let's have a look at national sports. There have been a lot of things happening in national sports since our last walkthrough, like the LA Rams beating the Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl. Let's send it over to Brooke with the update. Brooke?
What's up, Warriors? I'm Brooke Alessi here with your national sports update. Between the Patriots, the Bruins, the Red Sox, and the Celtics, we have a lot to cover today, so let's jump right in. Josh McDaniels, one of the New England Patriot coaches, leaves the team after 18 seasons and 6 Super Bowl rings with the organization. He was officially introduced as a Las Vegas Raiders head coach on Monday. McDaniels took out a full-page ad in Wednesday's Boston Globe to say his goodbyes and thanks to the Patriots as well as their fans. The Bruins currently stand at 4th in the Eastern Conference and played the New York Islanders on February 17th, losing 4-1. Brad Marchand's on-ice antics of punching and high-sticking Pittsburgh goalie Tristan Jarry earned him a 6-game suspension, his 8th since joining the league in 2009. Their goalie, Tuukka Rask, or commonly referred to as the Great Wall, announced his retirement due to his body not coping well with a recent hip surgery. In a tweet, he said, "Today is a day I hope never would come. It is with a heavy heart that I announce my retirement from the game of ice hockey." Major League Baseball is nearing yet another lockout for the 22 season. Former Boston Mayor Marty Walsh has offered to be the mediator between the owners and the players' union. A deal must be reached within the next coming weeks to avoid games being canceled. Our Boston Red Sox are in spring training and played the Braves on Saturday, February 26th. The Celtics' 9-game winning streak was unfortunately stolen from them by the Detroit Pistons in a brutal 112 to 111 point game on February 16th. They next play the Brooklyn Nets in New York on February 24th at 7:30. I'm Brooke, Alessi, and that's all I have for you today with the National Sports Update. I'll see you next time, Warriors.
Thanks for the report, Brooke. Over the past couple of weeks, members of our crew were lucky enough to be able to sit in on a practice with the women's basketball team, who are currently 8-15 on the season, where we were able to get Jamie DeCesare mic'd up.
Can't miss. Bang, bang. I don't shoot. I don't usually take free throws, do I? I think it's my time for water. And then if I throw an assist, love that dime. I'm not going to tell anybody else I'm mic'd up. It'll be a surprise. I'm saving all my makes for the game. Can I go to the bathroom? Yeah. Are you following me in there? Oh, do you actually have to go to the bathroom? Yeah. Oh, okay. It's going to be a movie, that is right. Bring your popcorn, bring your snacks, bring everything. The one where I wasted all my energy driving around, didn't see anything, came out, didn't know what else to do, so I just shot it. Did it? T, give me a 3. 3, 2, 1. Oh, one more. Gassed up shorty, said I need about 40, pull up to the party, yeah. They don't want the smoke. I got ice in my veins. I don't want to get my leggings dirty. Stop copying me. Tell her to stop copying me. I know a lot of people want to be like me, but stop. Assist me! Oh! Where's the pizza? Where's it? Bring some here. I lost count. What is a camo make?
Let's switch things up for a moment and look at something more behind the scenes in sports. In sports, you hear about the ups and downs of teams and players, but when you hear about athletes outside their sport in the media, it's typically negative. Let's look at some of the great things our Merrimack athletes do outside their sport. In our next segment, we take a look at what junior hockey player Liam Walsh is up to off the ice.
So Liam, assistant captain this year, how's that been going?
It's been good. We've been having a pretty good year.
Yeah. So I kind of told you that we were going to talk about the season a little bit, but I actually lied to you, so I'm a really bad friend. I actually have 2 people here who are super excited to meet you. One of them you already met, Mollie, Megan, Liam. This is one of your biggest fans.
Over the past 3 years, I have been fortunate enough to get to know Liam Walsh, not only as an ice hockey player, but as a friend. When on the road at UConn, Megan Morrison, one of Merrimack hockey and women's lacrosse's biggest fans, was at the game. As the team went out to the ice, she greeted them all with a fist pump. Later on in the game, Liam accidentally broke his stick on the ice, and as soon as he got back, he made sure that one of the equipment managers made sure that Megan got it. Obviously, this was an exciting moment for Megan, but also for myself and her sister. Mollie is one of my closest friends, so to hear that this was an opportunity that Megan got to have was ecstatic. I knew as soon as I heard about this that they had to meet in person, for real. So that's when we made sure that Liam would be around the next time that Megan was on campus, and this was the turnout.
Oh, I love it.
It's definitely great to see athletes getting involved outside their sports. Now let's look ahead to some of our upcoming games happening here at Merrimack College with Gabi Eckard in this latest installment of The Lineup. Gabi?
Hi Warriors, I'm Gabi Eckard, back with the lineup for the next couple weeks of Merrimack Sports. Let's begin.
Friday the 25th, women's tennis plays Bryant, and baseball will be competing in Port Charlotte, Florida against Indiana State. That weekend, Saturday the 26th, men's and women's tennis plays Mount St. Mary's, and women's lacrosse heads to Iona, 1 p.m. Baseball continues in Florida with 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. games against Bonaventure. Men's basketball plays at St. Francis Brooklyn, 4 p.m. Men's hockey plays at UNH, 7 p.m. Sunday the 27th, with baseball in Florida, we get an 11:30 a.m. game against Northeastern. Men's tennis against LIU, men's lacrosse at Holy Cross, 1 p.m., and women's tennis against Providence. Now, to wrap us up, women's basketball will be playing Wagner at home at 7 p.m. That was your lineup. For information on how to follow along or purchase tickets for these events and more, check out merrimackathletics.com/calendar. I'm Gabi Eckard, back to the studio.
That's all that we have for you today, folks, on this week's Warriors Walkthrough. He's Mike Legage, and I'm Shaun McAvoy. See you next time, Merrimack.